like the Metal Gear Collection,
which is gonna turn Liquid.
Did you tell
Did you
Frank
hear about the Metal Gear Collection?
Oh, the fucking original games on.
No.
See, he teased about this Metal Gear Collection, at some Gamescom or whatever. And
he's been saying this for months, like he'd been talking about the Metal Gear Collection.
It was only like a week or two.
Well, he'd been saying it. He said it a couple different times.
Yeah.
He said it a few times, talking about the Metal Gear Collection.
And he kept talking about this Metal Gear Collection. A whole bunch of speculation about, it's going to be a re-release of the games, like maybe Metal Gear 4 coming to Xbox or something like that, or
which won't happen. But okay.
all the games in one package, which people want, collector's edition, that kind
Legacy,
of shit.
Metal Gear Solid Legacy Collection.
Or like a re-release for PS4 and Xbox One.
Probably more likely.
You know what it turned out to be?
A collection of Metal
fucking
Gears.
clothing line.
The Metal Gear Collection. Brilliant.
I thought it was just going to be a box of Metal Gears. Here's my Metal Gear collection. Here's also
It's a
some
fucking
food I
clothing
ate for
line.
lunch.
Which, granted,
Hamburger.
I would totally buy.
#American.
Like, any of those.
That was his tweet. That was his tweet.
That was his twit.
Hamburger. #American.
That was his tweet one day.
This will be
The day
bonus
that
features after the
that
episode.
fucking Phantom Paint
What?
or the
Just make this bonus content after the episode and tease it, and we can tag the shit out of it and clickbait it.
Why not?
the day Ground Zeroes came out. That was his tweet. That was his only tweet. Was just a picture of a hamburger. #American.
Fucking.
Live from Kojima!
It's the. I don't care enough to say it.
It's the SOGOpod. Hi, everybody. I'm Frank.
I'm Ginder.
I'm Carly.
I'm that guy.
Brad.
He's a guy. That's a guy.
He's a drunk who lives on this couch.
Guy.
I wish. It's a nice couch.
No, but seriously, check your shit out. Welcome to SOGpod, everybody. How you doing? Fuck you.
What?
I don't know.
Fuck you.
So, what are the order we're going to be doing things today?
Well, does anybody have anything they want to talk about?
Well,
before we start
I don't know
off?
if you wanna
Any
do it
bad
now.
movies you watched or anything?
Well, there was one thing I have not been on Tumblr. I have not been on Tumblr in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So I haven't found anything on Tumblr.
Haven't
But
tumbled through the
I
internet.
was-
You break the addiction after 48 hours.
Yeah,
Shut up.
that's true.
I'll
72, I think.
I'll come back to
Just
it.
need another
Trust
taste.
me. I'll come back to it.
taste.
Okay, but I was watching YouTube last night, half asleep on the couch after I got off work, and I was just sitting there. And, the YouTube app on Roku Box, PlayStation 3, Xbox, whatever. Anyway, whatever it is, they've all got an overabundance of ads lately.
Yeah.
I don't know why, and it's kind of annoying. And one that came up last night that I just had to stop, and I could skip it 5 seconds through, but I had to stop and I watched it.
Whoa.
Because it was straight. No, it wasn't that one. But it was straight up. It just said on the screen in big letters.
V is comfy.
It said getting blood out with OxyClean.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one.
And I sat there and I was like, what the fuck is this? I thought it was gonna be a fake ad, and then dude pops up, whatever the fuck his name is that took
Hi.
over after. No.
Ghost of Billy Mays here.
It cuts the fucking Billy Mays and Raining Blood starts playing. Raining Blood! You gotta love the way you... Wait, that's not right.
We need to make that.
It popped up the guy. It popped up the guy that took over after Billy Mays passed away, and he was like,
Vince
he was
from
like,
ShamWow.
no,
the
not
other
him.
The
Not
other
wish
guy,
he
the
would've,
guy that
though.
was in partnership with Billy Mays.
I can't.
Benny Mays?
I can't remember his name.
Benny Mays. Billy
everybody
Mays'
knows
lesser
him.
known brother.
It's the British guy.
Yeah. He's alright, dude. I like him better than Billy Mays.
Yeah. But yeah, he pops up and he's just holding this shirt that's got a massive fucking blood stain on it. And he's like, with get the tough stains out with OxyClean. Like, this tough blood stain from cuts and scrapes. And I'm sitting there, I'm looking at it, and it's
From when
on
she fought back.
Like, it's on, no, seriously, it's on an arm of a shirt, like, right here.
Wow.
And it's about as big as, like, a softball.
Seriously.
And I'm sitting there and I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Why is he... It was the oddest thing, because it took me completely off guard.
If you have that much blood stain on your shirt, you got more problems to worry
Than getting
about
your blood stain out of your shirt.
than getting your blood stain out of a $5 white T-shirt.
It wasn't a white T-shirt. It was like a button down.
It's a really nice shirt.
which is even creepier.
Oh, that's worth it then.
It's
worth
a really
it.
nice shirt.
It was like a white button down, which is even
Like this
creepier.
T-shirt that I'm
Like-
wearing is a piece of shit. As Carly said,
It's
it's
so bad.
it's about as
I said
thick
it-
as a pair of
I said
racing
it
panties.
was.
Can
I
you
s-
roll over here so I can feel it?
Okay.
He was talking about
I want to
how
feel your shirt.
he had the window up in the car, and I said it's too hot for you to have your window up because our air conditioner is at work. So I rolled his window
Piece
down,
of shit.
and he's like, "I don't know, I think it's comfortable."
It's
And I
not
said,
even
"That's
nice.
because your shirt is the approximate thickness of a pair of women's skanky underwear."
Normally,
Like-
when something's that thin, it feels nice.
Yeah,
that doesn't
this
even feel
one-
nice.
This one doesn't even feel good. Yeah, and this shirt
He liked it because it was
normally
a V-neck.
costs $30.
It did.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that's how that comes with the territory though. Because you ever
Yeah.
been to Old Navy and looked at their like
They're good-
T-shirts
they're
and
good
shit?
shirts.
They're fucking thin as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they get holes like a fucking.
Like this one's already fucking up down here at the bottom.
that was a TJ Maxx purchase. That shirt was.
The thing is, I got
You
that
can
was a TJ Maxx purchase. That shit was.
most of my T-shirts are
Blimey.
fucking thin as hell. You know,
Bought
it's
this
that American
halfpenny
Apparel
and
shit
two.
that's just fucking nice though.
Yeah.
You know, it's a fucking really stretchy shit that's really thin, but it feels so good.
yeah.
Did you
Like
buy
a shit with
something not at
spandex
Goodwill?
Put into it.
Y'all, my band.
I just caught that.
What did you say?
Did you buy something not at Goodwill?
Yeah,
It's very
all
rare.
the band shirts.
Oh,
Though.
okay.
Yeah.
So you didn't have a
Oh, okay.
choice in them.
I didn't
Yeah.
know. I
You
didn't.
gotta
Those
buy
American
band shirts.
Apparel shirts are really good.
Yeah, they
Those
are.
American Apparel.
I didn't hear what you said at the beginning. I just heard you say something about buying a shirt, and I was like, "But you always buy things at Goodwill."
Besides the
What?
band shirts, yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Anyway,
of,
so this is now what fucking laundry, the podcast about laundry and
in clothing.
Banter.
Yeah. No, it just that
Today on Laundry Pod, we're going to be testing Tide versus Gain. Who wins?
we use Gain.
I actually did get some new shit that smells really nice. It's
yeah.
not that's
Shit, we're gonna go. Let's go deep on this.
What brand was it?
I don't remember. I got to look at it. It's,
We've been
it's
using-
a knockoff brand, but it smells so
We've
good.
been using the same brand of laundry detergent and the same
No.
smell for like 3 years.
I have no
It wasn't.
fucking
It
idea.
wasn't. It wasn't the fucking detergent. It was a fabric softener. It smells so
Ah.
good as well.
We use the same smell fabric softener as our laundry detergent.
Yeah, we match.
It's the
They
Gain.
even sell
Island
dishwashing
Breeze.
liquid that has
Yeah.
a very
Nice.
similar
Yeah.
and
Just go all out.
candles.
My dad buys trash
I
bags. that
really
smell
like
cookies.
lavender.
No, it's Gain Island Breeze.
I really like Island
Oh, I can
Breeze.
smell the
Bees? Breeze.
My shirt
Where's the breeze?
Island bees.
Anyway,
The worst guy.
but yeah, that was the only thing I saw of mention this week was that creepy fucking ad, fucking getting blood out with OxyClean,
Yeah.
and then I just skipped it, and I was just like,
It should have been like
okay.
Nathan Explosion doing the ad. Okay, today.
I really, it was just the way
today on OxyClean TV,
You know,
we're
if
gonna
you-
get blood.
You know, if you like,
shirt.
vomit blood on your sleeve, and you know, you just,
Yeah.
it was just the way that
After you
it
get
started.
your 20th liver transplant, you get blood on your shirts. So here's what you should do: first, you pour vodka on it, and then you drink the vodka and burn the shirt because you have enough money to buy more shirts when you're like me. Okay, that's it. I'm willing to drink now.
So I have
It's
something
5 seconds
that,
too long.
something that I've noticed. I'll cut it. It'll make it sound funnier. It's what the beautiful part about editing is that I can be like, I can make the comedic timing right on this joke. So I've noticed that they're like, so for like years now, and this is technically B news, but it's not news.
You say technically, like with a weird
Technically,
AE
yeah,
thing.
Technically,
This is technically B news.
I don't think he's.
I
coming.
guess he really is gone.
He's gone.
But it's like
I think he got some kind of injury. I don't
I
know.
don't know. It was somehow she was injured in a match.
Yeah.
It's Jack Swagger's fault, or actually wasn't.
No,
It wasn't Jack Swagger. It was
Kobima!
Kobima.
Kobe.
Kobima.
Nobody, you
I could
realize
see-
that we haven't done that joke
I
long
could
enough
see
that people aren't going to
Kojima.
get it anymore.
Yeah, I know, right?
I could see Kojima popping up in a WWE match.
Yeah.
Have you seen that GIF? Of,
Yeah, that's from Video Game
Yeah.
Championship Wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kojima
That one's
is a
good.
heel manager, and then the other
Solidus
snakes turn
and,
against him.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm trying to exactly figure out why. But for a long time, this bees are dying.
Mm-hmm.
why is it just? Or when are they all going to die? Like, when's it going to happen? When are we going to be like, there are no more bees?
I
that
guess
thing
it's
about
like
how they say if the bees died, all the bees died in the world.
The world would die.
You know that's a lie. That's a complete lie. And, you know,
well, you know why I
scientists have
know
said
it's a
that.
complete lie? Because there's pollen every fucking where. Like,
And they're not the only thing that
you
pollen-
You mean to
But-
tell me the pollen won't get into the flower from
But
just
pollen-
being all over the fucking place?
But pollen is not everywhere.
Yeah, but I
You
mean,
know what I'm saying?
They don't
It's
need it.
like
everywhere
in your mind,
here.
hummingbirds
man.
and butterflies
It
and
moved to the
moths
American South.
all
In the
do it.
American South, pollen is everywhere.
Yeah,
but
it's not just
in the
bees.
Sahara Desert.
Okay, I see what you're.
It's
But there
not-
aren't bees in the Sahara
Well,
Desert.
How the fuck you know?
dude, no,
Because-
what it
Little bit
is,
in the Sahara.
I talked
You got
to
a GPS
I've
tracker and all
talked
them
to B
bees.
News Barrett, and
What it
he
is-
says there's no bees.
so
Okay, shut
like
up.
fucking up
Shut
north and in California and shit, pollen is just as bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's just down here in the south we have a very particular kind of pollen. It's the pine and the oak pollen that's
Yeah.
yellow.
Yeah,
You know.
that's shitty pollen.
Yeah,
Shitty
the
pollen.
other places it's just as bad. You just can't see it as good because it's not yellow. It's
not-
clear.
yeah.
It's like skin flakes, you know, color. That color.
That's an interesting way to put
So
it.
everything just looks like it's covered in dust.
I mean, is skin
Yeah.
flakes any better than plant cum?
It's true.
Yeah.
I don't know. So basically, it's like it comes down to which one would you rather be covered in, skin flakes or rat?
Oh, I
cum?
love being covered in cum.
I'm
Rat.
What?
rat cum.
What?
Why was I thinking about rat cum?
Why are you?
That dead mouse in Kinder's driveway? Is it-
I was thinking about the dude from Captain Planet in some kind of weird Rule
Oh,
34,
yeah,
like the
yeah.
rat dude from Captain Planet. Some kind
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, one or the other.
Why?
well, yeah, it's Splinter,
Splinter.
and the dude from Captain Planet.
They're having a
I know what you're
bukkake
talking
on
Having a
top of you.
bukkake
Why were you
on
think-
April O'Neil's titties.
Why were you
Shipping it.
Why were you thinking about that?
It's because that's
That's a brand new ship right there.
Like-
the fucking rat guy from Captain Planet and April O'Neil.
I'm gonna draw that up.
Bukkake.
I'm gonna draw that up.
Write
No
it.
hit.
please.
Hey, if somebody's listening right now, write that fan fuck.
fuck?
God damn it! We're
Write that fan
full of-
fuck and send it to us, motherfucker.
full
Do
of
it.
Freudian slips. I'm gonna write that,
Fanfic.
post it on the site.
You know, there's a
And I'm not even gonna research it at all. I'm literally gonna be the
There's a
dude from
website.
the rat dude from Captain Planet.
there's a website like badfanfic.com or something where you
Yeah.
can just plug in. It's kind of like Mad
I
Libs.
follow it on Tumblr.
You can plug in fucking just names and scenarios and shit, and it just writes it for you.
I don't
Oh wait,
Nice.
no, not that one.
I know how to write.
I
fan fiction.
follow one. It was one of the very first.
It's What the
blogs.
Fuck Fanfiction.
Yeah, it's one of the very first blogs I followed on Tumblr, and it's WTF fanfiction. And every now and then they'll just post like this. Looks like they did it in paint, just a big solid block of color with text on it, and it just has a paragraph or a line from a really shitty fucking fanfic, and then it just says what it's from, and that's it. And some of them I'll just be scrolling through my dashboard, la-di-da-di-da. Holy what the fuck did I just read? Like,
And then Duke Nukem came on Captain Planet's forehead.
it's bad. I want to see if I can find some.
I got balls of steel.
No, you gotta
I'm
say
Duke
it with
Nukem from-
Oh,
broken
I was
English.
thinking about that.
You got it when
That's a
it's really
problem.
bad. You got to do it with
I
broken
can't
English.
fucking hear Duke Nukem. Yeah, I know there's Duke Nukem in Captain Planet, but the only thing Duke Nukem I ever think of is the really depressing Duke Nukem. It's like, I'm gonna come on your titties. The
You're
one
gonna
for the
put
video
those
game.
inside
There's
me.
Duke Nukem in Captain Planet.
Yeah.
The orange,
The
the
yellow
yellow
guy.
dude who looks
The
like
pig?
he looks like he looks like the Thing,
Yeah.
but
It's
but
not the
yellow
pig
and
guy.
radiation in
radioactive, not the
time.
pig guy. He's radioactive and wears a Hawaiian shirt and shorts.
Yeah.
Looks like Toxic Avenger a
It's
little
too
bit.
long. Too long.
Too
ago.
much. So if you want just a little taste of some what the fuck fan fiction, I have
Oh, you found it?
I need
just
to
went
face
into
my
the-
fears and leave this attic. I am not Anne Frank. I am Anne Frank the Hedgehog. And
Oh.
then she took off her headband and big hedgehog spikes came out the back of her head.
That's beautiful. That is
Wait.
That is
Wait. What?
That's the end to the Anne Frank book.
It's the lost chapter of the Diary of Anne Frank.
Yeah.
Okay, for some reason Chrome doesn't want to
No, the
open it.
lost chapter of the Diary of Anne Frank is where she moves to Alabama and becomes Helen Keller.
I just found a really good. I found
I
one.
get it.
I found one from Hitalia. That's what this is from fandom. Hitalia.
Oh, nice.
That show wouldn't be so gay if it wasn't for everybody
For
just
all the fan fiction about it.
making it gay. Yeah.
Okay.
Of course they fuck each other.
What in the bloody hell are you doing, you wanker? He didn't reply. He takes his manhood and puts it in the place you'd expect it to go. And that night, England didn't regret anything. That's the whole thing.
You'd expect it to go so.
I just want to read one
Big Ben's
paragraph.
asshole.
So if you want to have some fun, you can search Anne Frank Hedgehog on Google, and you'll find about some part ways down something from forums.sega.com
Of course.
that says Sonic X and Frank.
Ooh.
Oh god.
So I'm just gonna read a part from this because I really think it's necessary. This needs to be known.
Sonic has
Baby.
Anne watched from nearby fearfully as she saw the man and the hedgehog stare at each other for what seemed like hours. Her one true love, her ultimate oppressor. It had come down to this. So, Hitler said jovially, you took all my men. However, you are not going to defeat me. Hitler then jumped down from his platform and down onto the street in front of Sonic, pulling a chain gun from the ground nearby. Sonic quickly jumped behind a
It
ruined
sounds a
tank.
lot like our D&D campaign.
I know. As Adolf opened fire, the tank made decent cover, but it wasn't long until it had been torn apart by the hail of bullets. Sonic had to act. He dashed out from the side of the tank, ran as fast as he could towards Hitler, who had no time to react. He grabbed the chain gun out of his enemy's hands and snapped it over his knees with ease. Hitler stumbled backwards. Really, do you really think it'd be easy for Sonic, whose knees are like as thin as spaghetti stick noodles, to break a chain gun over them?
And then Hitler,
Maybe Shadow, but
you
not
really
Sonic.
think Hitler's on the front lines against.
When Sonic killed all of the Nazis, he has to do it. He has no other choice now.
Yeah.
Okay. He grabbed the chain gun. Hitler stumbled backwards towards the turn of shocked at the turn of events. Sonic smirked. Then he said, "It comes down to this: you and me fighting like men. If you admit defeat now, I'll kill you rather painlessly." Wow,
Gotta
that
go
voice, it
fast.
doesn't work. Gotta go fast. Beep beep beep.
Okay,
Sonic had a definite
Damn it.
advantage, or so it seemed. Hitler burst into laugh.
Oh no. Da!
That was Russian. Sonic.
Russians
Sonic-
laugh. Da 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 da.
It's not as bad as like it's not as bad as Spanish people. Ja 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 ja. Wait,
no,
that was
that's Jamaican.
they still say ja 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 ja.
Marker.
Really bad.
Oh Lord.
Are you done now?
Nope.
Ja 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 ja.
Now Spanish people, the Jaja is Jamaican. Spanish people is cha cha cha
Cha-cha.
cha 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 cha.
Sonic looked on
Oh
quizzically.
Lord.
The mustachioed man slowly rose into the air as his brown hair and pencil mustache, this is the best part, turned a blonde color, and his brown eyes turned blue.
He's the legendary
Sonic
Super
reeled in
Aryan.
horror. Hitler continued laughing, and then finally he said, Sonic... I'm not going to do a German accent. Sonic. You came here expecting to find a madman, but instead you found a god! Hitler
He's
has
doing-
turned super with his own version of the Chaos Emeralds.
Are you
Super
done
Saiyan.
now?
Super
That's what
Aryan.
Super Saiyan is.
I'm done.
That's what Super Saiyan is. It's just
I've got-
all
I've
these
got-
Asian people turn into white people.
I found one that's just a sentence, and then I'm gonna give my phone to Brad, and he's got one he's got to read because I won't be able to do it like Brad. Do it like Brad.
Do it like Brad. Bend it like Becca.
This one is from the fandom of
Pass out drunk like bad.
My Chemical Romance. Yeah, My Chemical Romance
Okay.
fandom. And all it says is, "My lips tingled like a sleeping foot."
We got explosions on the board
I
today.
don't know why it went to explosion.
My lips tingled like a sleeping foot.
All right, I'm gonna read this one.
I really need to find the.
I'm gonna read this one. I guess verbatim would be the best way to describe
do it. Yeah.
The way it's spelled, everything. I'm gonna read it the way it's spelled.
Okay.
It's a Call of Duty fanfic.
Okay.
In quotation marks. Somewhere in Afghanistan, there was a new terrorism group called White Sand, and they was killed without mercy, and was
Not
evil,
without Marcy.
and was evil and gave nuclear weapons to all
fucking
the
Cajun
worst guys
weapons.
from entire history, like Hitler and Osama bin Laden and Castro, spelled with a K.
Castro.
They had 200 evil guys working for them. Also, a bunch of other guys also.
Also, a bunch of other guys.
They
also.
took money from, with a U, the bank of Afghanistan and kill a childs because children waste money in there. Hashtag Call of Duty COD. Hashtag child assault.
God.
It's beautiful.
I love fanfic, man.
Do we need to worry about taking a break, or your time for?
We can pause it. And...
Break.
Gotta go fast. Gotta go faster, 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 faster. Moving at speed of sound. We try quickest hedgehog around. Got ourselves a situation. Stuck in a new location without any explanation. No time for relaxation. Don't wait. Don't think. Just go, 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 go.
Warning! This video contains adult content not suitable for children.
The SOGOpod travels you around site to site, delivering you the hottest, sexiest news on the internet. This is the kind of news you've always wanted, and just the way you wanted to hear it, naked.
So hot.
Ready to go wild. This is the hottest news ever, and here's the good part. You get to hear it told to you by 3 assholes. These hot co-eds go wild all over your ear holes. Get the SOGOpod for free on iTunes and Stitcher.
I am the hottest girl in America.
But wait, if you listen now, you'll get a second episode for free, and the third, and the fourth. So what are you waiting for? Get the SOGOpod now and go wild.
Ooh, yeah, relive the madness of WCW in the late 90s with Butts and Seats Podcast. Twice a month, there's a new pay-per-view review with drops, music, commentary, insight, historical facts, and hilarity, yeah. Hosted by the USA's Frank Harris.
The way they handled it was amazing.
Australia's Josh Harmer.
I had my Kevin Nash moment, ladies and gentlemen.
And the Maple Leaf Mofo Evan Hill, yeah.
Wild card, bitches! Yeah!
Snap into it on iTunes, Stitcher, and follow Butts and Seats Podcast on Twitter at Butts and Seats Pod. Dig it!
He's on the run, Sonic. He's number one, Sonic. He's coming next, so watch out for Sonic. Gotta go fast, Sonic. Gotta go fast, Sonic. Gotta go faster, 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 faster. Sonic, gotta go faster, gotta go fast. Gotta go faster, 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 Sonic.
Welcome back, everybody, from the break time thing.
Break time.
Did anybody have one of those $1 quesadillas from Taco Bell?
They never got one. They still have them, right?
They still have them.
Yeah, they're still got the.
I'm not gonna try one first, though. I'm not gonna be the.
You need to be the guinea pig. You
I'm not
put
gonna be
garbage in your body already.
Yeah, I know, but I'm never.
You
the
ate
guinea
Burger
pig.
King today.
You are.
I know,
you are.
fuck, yeah.
You are like the trash pile from Fergal Rock.
I can tell you what will kill.
Fergal Rock.
I can tell you what will kill you and what will not because I've
Yeah.
been on that
Pour
verge.
pour half inch of bleach in your bathtub and stand over.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
I don't know if we have time for your news
What?
because we got a question.
Oh, yes, we do have a question.
Question from somebody.
Oh shit! I can't get to it because I still got the video up in Tumblr. So
I'll
if you
close
want to
the
bring
video,
it up
that's
on
fine.
the.
I'll just move.
Lord
I'll just
have
move
mercy.
that to the end of the episode.
Lord have mercy, y'all can't get your shit together.
I'm gonna skip all this flattery, but thank you.
Fucking don't skip the flattery.
It's the only one we've got.
People need to hear the flattery, so
make him happy.
I'm gonna say Zach.
Thank you,
sent us
Zach.
a question. Saw you guys on V, read your Solidus article, listened to a couple of shows, and saw you wanted questions and stuff like that. I got a couple, actually. Got to ask the mandatory, what's your favorite video game and why? You guys generally sound pretty intelligent between the F-bombs. So who do you think is the smartest between you? Side note.
Fucking hard-hitting question.
Do you do any YouTube stuff, like playthroughs, that kind of thing? Always looking for unknown YouTube stuff. Answer that one first. We will have some stuff going up hopefully by the end of the week. I do plan on having something ready by the end of the week.
Yeah. I can help you out with that.
Please do.
Yeah.
When you come over to my house.
Call me.
We will definitely fucking plug the shit out of that. We're gonna fucking really rape your eyeballs with all this.
You know what we need to do? Yeah. You know what we need to do? So, just him from V made me think about it. For like $15, we can put a banner on 4chan on a particular board.
It's a good point,
but it's only
actually.
for like a day, isn't it?
No, it's $15 and you get like 2 weeks out of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's a damn good.
It only comes up like once every 3 loads. So,
yeah, but
it's random.
all the users.
Considering there's only like 2 other ads running most of the time, yeah.
JList.
I'd do it.
JList, DrawQuest.
How many times have you accidentally gone on JList because of that?
I've been on JList a lot. There's actually a lot of cool shit on JList. When you go
I bought shit from JList. You remember that shirt, that jacket I had?
You've had a lot of jackets.
The jacket that was in Japanese when I was like 15. I had a jacket that
said sweaty palms or something
like
Japanese.
That, yeah.
Anyway. And as for favorite video game and why?
That's kind of a big question.
Let's save that one for. I'm gonna do the more intelligent of us.
Oh, who's the
because I'm gonna say it like this: every single one of us is intelligent in a different way. Right.
That's a very democratic way to say it.
Yeah. Well, I am the woman.
Right. Democracy.
Therefore, you know about uteruses.
Yeah. Exactly.
And vaginas.
Yes. Exactly.
I don't know much about vaginas.
I mean, I don't know much about other people's vaginas, but I know what mine's like.
I know a lot about OPP. Other people's pussy. I'm just
No. I wouldn't.
I'm pretty down with OPP, bro. Just gonna let you know.
I wouldn't come out and say that one of us is more intelligent than the others because I'm not mean. At least. Oh, shut up, both of you.
I would say it depends on like intelligent. I mean, like you want like an IQ, like an actual like.
We'll have to take an
measurement
IQ test
like that. We will take an IQ test and get you a legitimate answer.
I'm the only one with a college degree.
That is fucked up.
That's pretty fucked up. Yeah.
But can you use it for anything?
I
got a job.
Kind
of. Yeah, I don't know. That one's tough. We will take an IQ test. We'll post it on the site. We'll let you know the results.
Yes,
it'll be like one really shitty It'll be an IQ test. It'll also be which Full House character.
Quizilla,
yeah.
The video games one.
How smart are you? Also, are you Ashley or Mary Kate?
All right, who's the smartest Full House character? And then we'll all take the test. And
John Stamos does.
We'll rank the characters by how smart they
DJ.
It's Uncle Jesse.
Oh yeah, DJ's probably.
Uncle Jesse is probably smartest.
Uncle Jesse is probably smartest.
Yeah,
I mean he does that voice. That's the voice of an intelligent man.
But I mean, nobody stupid could be that nice to all the kids and shit.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Yeah. If he was dumb, he would probably have killed one of them by now. I dropped DJ in the bathtub.
No, it's Kimmy. Surprise, it's Kimmy. That's not Uncle Jesse.
No, it's probably the one who says in that video I showed.
Uncle Jesse is John Stamos.
Yes, y'all are you're doing the
Dave Coulier. I don't know his fucking name. He's just Uncle Jesse. That's not Uncle Jesse.
Surprise! It's actually Kimmy. She is the most intelligent person.
Most intelligent is me because I don't know Full House characters.
Was Olsen Twins Full House, or was that something else?
There was only one of them.
I will say this: when it comes to pop culture, Frank is the most intelligent by far as pop culture goes.
Apparently not. I don't know if I can.
I know, right?
I know
all the lyrics to the
pop
Step by
culture,
Step theme song.
I may have overtaken Frank in the pop culture thing.
Oh, really?
Honestly, because I'll talk about shit that's on TV, and he's just like, "What?"
That's on TV.
You don't have time for it.
I'm like my pop culture knowledge stopped when I stopped getting cable.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I just started like watching less VH1.
I watched so much VH1.
Although I wouldn't mind another season of Rock of Love.
Oh no!
Can we please get that?
You remember Supergroup?
Supergroup was fucking great. That was Savage Animal.
Yeah.
Fucking.
That was
Sebastian
Sebastian
Bach getting drunk and almost fighting the dude from Biohazard.
Yeah, that was a good show.
It's a good show. And then the whole show is basically Scotty and being like, I don't know what's wrong with these guys. I married Meatloaf's daughter.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
No shit.
Yeah, he's apparently a collector. As for
video game, what's your favorite video game?
game?
And why? And why?
Oh,
Dude,
and
no,
why.
I saw this question, I think the day he sent it to us, and I told it because I told everybody else that we got a question.
Yeah.
I have been thinking about it since then, and I don't know.
It's a big question.
I don't know.
Okay, well, I'm going to go and put it like this. If you rank it by game you spent the most time with...
Fucking Morrowind for me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, for me, it would probably be Shadow of the Colossus, because I got super obsessed with this stupid forum bullshit. Okay, so let me explain this. Okay, so Shadow of the Colossus came out.
All the Easter eggs that
right,
don't exist,
yeah,
really.
exactly. So the whole thing was like, there was this interview with the dude who created Shadow of the Colossus from Team Ico, and he basically was like, people have discovered a lot of stuff in this game, but they haven't discovered the last big secret. Mm-hmm. And so this became like a huge thing for the people of Shadow of the Colossus. So I was all over the PlayStation forums for the Shadow of Colossus, just reading the thread, which was the last big secret. So it's like everybody's just like, I bet you it's like this or this or this, and like one of them was like something probably unlocks, but you have to do this and this, or why does the sword, when you're in this area, point over here, even though the Colossus is over there, and like you still can shine your light, you can still shine your sword around even in the darkness, because you get a particular sword that works even when it's dark, so you don't have to be outside. And there's like there's a bunch of different unlocks after you beat the time trial. So there's like parachutes and all these things that are like, these stuff's kind of not really necessary. So everybody's like, this is all culminating. Like, you gotta get all this shit, and then you gotta do all this to get to this other thing. And I had the HD re-release, and they fixed the if you get an original version of Shadow of the Colossus for the PS2, you can get to the top of the main tower of the temple by climbing on the vines. You just get your grip bar full by finding all the lizards. This is how fucking crazy this game is. You gotta find all these lizards that only hang out at these shrines.
You
gotta find all these shrines. You shoot their tails off, eat the tails, get a bigger grip bar, climb up to the top of this place, and the only thing that's up there are trees that, when you eat the fruit, your health bar goes back to normal instead of being extended. After killing all the Colossi.
It's forbidden fruit thing.
Yeah, exactly.
I was going to say, it's Yoshi's up there.
That's what everybody was
thinking
jump. Was like, there was something else other than that, because they had already discovered that you could get to the top. Even in the demo, they discovered that. And like through like a side jumping. That was the main way of doing it, because you can't climb straight up. Yeah. You have to do this like side jumping thing to extend your grip meter. It helps you not lose grip from moving directly up. You just jump sideways, so you have to keep basically bouncing back and forth. And I've got up to
serpentine.
Yeah, it's a serpentine. I've gotten up to the top and like to like the edge before you have to start climbing another little bit. But the problem is, if you can't stop. So I stopped, and I had found a place where I thought, I can rest here. But then after you do that, you can't jump back on and grab some more. So you fucked yourself. But it's like you just have to feel like I have to rest because I can't keep fucking doing this. And so everybody had already discovered that was in the game, in the demo, and then he said that interview like after everybody had already found all these other cool things, like references to like Ico and stuff like that. And they and so they were like, well, obviously there's something else. And then it's like I went back and read it like a couple of years ago just to look at the same thread that's still going on. And it was just like towards the end, everybody was just like, do you think he was just talking about the garden? Like he didn't realize it.
He didn't know people knew about it.
Yeah, like everybody started realizing that he was talking about the garden. It was like really depressing because people had gotten to the point where they were like, "Fucking, I put the game in the fucking computer and I got the files off of it. And I broke out all the code and I read every line and there's nothing in this game."
Well, for me, I mean, if it comes down, I don't know if I like the idea of it being the game you spent the most time with, because the game I probably spent the most time with is not my favorite game anymore.
What, Shenmue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't,
Shenmue's good.
because I went back and played 2.
Should never go back.
And oh my god, it was so fucking
1.
boring.
Shenmue's
it was
only
so
good if you
I'm just
played
standing
Shenmue 1 at the time it came out.
Yeah.
My favorite game, because I never could do anything with it, would be Digimon World.
Oh, fuck that game. That game is hard as shit. It makes Dark Souls seem like a joke.
Yes.
But
and it's for kids.
If it's about just like...
If we're going off that, then Silver Surfer's my favorite game.
I have that game still.
Silver Surfer?
Yeah.
If we're going off the... If it's just like what game like means the most to you, I guess you could say. Like, that kind of... Your favorite. Your just actual favorite. Even if you've only played it once, but you still... It's just one of those that just always sticks in your head. Yeah. And you fucking love it. And oh my god, it's Morrowind.
Yeah.
Mainly because Morrowind is like the first game I played, thanks to Kinder, that really got me into video games. Like, the only things I'd played before then was stuff like Jack and... I'd never played Legend of Zelda.
Mega Man X.
Welcome to Double Dare, everybody.
I think we're all in kind of a consensus that
Morrowind's probably the greatest game of all time.
It is an amazing game. It has great lore. I mean, you can really get deep into it. If we all had to agree on
one, it'd be Morrowind.
Yeah, if we all had to agree, the SOGOpod's favorite game is probably Morrowind.
Yeah. Mine,
however,
is...
But if we have to pick individual ones, and we
I'm
can't
going to say
pick
yours probably going to be the same as mine. Most joy out of a single game, probably Metal Gear Solid 3.
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 3 was just the fucking
So
game.
If you take 3, then I'm going to take 1, because playing that originally, I got so much fucking playthrough and use and joy out of that game. All in the first fucking area, the spotlight area.
Yeah.
I had more fun in that spotlight area.
You didn't have to go past that.
No, that was it.
No, that was all the demo was too. When I had a demo disc that had the Metal Gear Solid demo on it, and I played the shit out of that.
I know that's where I got
it. Was literally just that opening part up into the DARP achievement
until you crawl through the crate. Yeah, you don't have to.
What?
But I actually had
the very beginning of Metal Gear Solid.
Oh, okay.
I actually had more fun with that game than most people because I had a corrupted PS1 memory card. And it fucked up somehow or another and deleted my entire save. So I started from the beginning, but I had every single item that you could get in the game from the very beginning. So you got a new game plus without having to do anything? Without actually having a new game plus. I swear to you.
Wow.
When it saved though, like I played it through like 3 or 4 saves, and then the save corrupted again, and I lost everything, and I could never do it again. Never could get it happen again. But I had stealth. I had all the boxes. Wow. So the first thing I do, of course, is fucking use the box and go to like the disc 2, like straight to disc 2, like sniper wolf fight.
Kinder is the one who got all the fucking frogs.
No, I got every fucking Keratin, every single fucking one.
And I remember,
I did too.
At one
it took forever.
At one point, you played it again because that's what you did.
Yeah.
And you beat it. You got all the way to the end, and you were at the battle with boss. And you didn't realize where her body was, so you didn't pick up her gun.
Yeah.
It was like the gun was sitting right here, and you can't see because all the flowers are in the way. And so he's running to go get the gun, and he accidentally stumbles across her body and triggers the end cutscene, so he didn't get the infinite gun. Yeah. And he was sitting there, he's like, what the fuck did I just do? He was so upset.
But that was the one Metal Gear game that I got Foxhound rating in.
Oh, yeah.
It was the one. Because no alerts, no kills, completed enough time and all that.
They had to make the Sorrow boss fight really boring, then, didn't it?
It was weird because there was a whole bunch of like dead fish and shit.
Yeah.
But there was like no soldiers except for the bosses.
Except for and then the Fury, and it's like
I couldn't never beat any of the. I think I beat the first one, but the rest of the fucking monkey battles.
Oh yeah,
those are hard.
That was harder than getting a Foxhound rating. Was beating those.
Yeah, those are hard. I couldn't do that.
Seriously, Digimon World is going to be played on our show. Because
we need
that fucking game.
We can get it for $2.
Is ridiculous.
Frank, what would your favorite be if you couldn't pick the same as anybody else?
Oh, if I couldn't pick the same as everybody else, my favorite game
of all video games
of all time, it would be Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, because it's the greatest game ever made.
Once you play, you'll change that. You'll change that. When you play Link Between Worlds, though, I guarantee it.
I've heard good things about it.
You're gonna like the way it looks. I guarantee it.
Skyward Sword's still my favorite.
I could not get it.
We all have the same.
Right, my wife's calling me. I gotta dip out for a second.
Okay. It's 3 games. It's Zelda series, 3 series. Zelda, Metal
Gear, and Elder Scrolls. That's pretty much Which it's pretty generic.
See, like with me though,
I've never... 2 of those are in depth.
Yeah, I would say generic in the sense of like if you ask a lot of people what their favorite game is.
Real
Zelda.
actual gamers. Yeah.
Zelda.
But most of those people would probably say Skyrim when it comes to Elder Scrolls games.
Yeah.
And I
or
like
even
Skyrim.
Oblivion. Like,
ugh.
Yeah.
Oblivion's not bad.
They're just,
Zelda's
everybody's
worse
just got
of the three
potato
big ones.
faces.
Potato faces.
It's the worst of the three big ones.
It really is.
The
but
lock
it wasn't
picking is what
terrible.
bugged me. It's just the flow of it.
I got
just don't like the
Daggerfall.
flow. We do have Daggerfall.
I really want to
that.
play it.
I do too. I've always wanted to.
Yeah.
Fuck
I've
that.
heard Arena was actually really, really good.
Yeah, well, Daggerfall apparently is essentially the size of Georgia.
Yeah.
Like the map is.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Damn.
For me though, it's like because you're saying
Is it
how
like
we're kind
Fallout
of giving.
style? Or is
I
it
don't know how it works though, because you go to different. It's like essentially you go to different places. It's not all based.
Is it
in,
third person 3D or is it
Hammerfell.
over the top?
It's first person, but it's not like full 3D. It's essentially like Doom style,
Oh, okay.
like ray
Okay,
tracing and
yeah.
shit like that, sprites and stuff.
Yeah.
Because Brad you mentioned how we're kind of giving like stereotypical answers for our favorite games, but I've never played Legend of Zelda. I have kind of. I know I'm a terrible human being. Yada yada yada. We fucking know. I played 2. I played the second one, which is like I think general consensus is like the fucking worst one.
Yeah, pretty much.
I played it, and I've played. I think I played Phantom Hourglass on the DS, and
It's a very good game.
it was good. But I've never. And I tried to play Ocarina of Time, and I couldn't do it.
Sounds
Because
great.
it
I
looks-
actually do have another one that I will say.
I'm sorry, Brad. I just couldn't do
Second
it.
best game of all time.
If we take this back to childhood, as a child before I knew better, the game that I had the absolute most fun with was probably Castlevania Bloodlines.
Yeah.
Childhood is Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah.
For the thing is, like, I would even say Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past back then. That's why I think it's my favorite game, because I played a shitload when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And then I played
still
it,
played it.
when I was an adult, and every other fucking game I played from when I was a kid, I'm still like, no, this is fucking great. There's no problems with this game. Like,
For
there's not a single thing in that game where I'm like, no, this is disappointing. There's nothing that's disappointing to me in that game. It's just like, no, this is great. Like, I'll play it and I'll still find shit that I'm like, oh,
And I can
didn't
still
know I
play-
could do that.
I can still play Bloodlines and really enjoy it, but it's not one of those games that you can play and save and all that. It's just a fucking.
If you ask me, my
one
favorite
run
game when I was
through.
a kid would be Eternal Champions, because you could punch people. Like,
I think that's why I like Bloodlines, because it was so edgy and fucking
Yeah.
had the gore and shit. And I was like, this is fucking awesome. You can cut this wolf in half, literally. And you know, it explodes and goes, and there's guts and shit everywhere. It's
Yeah.
fucking amazing. And it took me so long to beat the game too, because I was so young.
Yeah.
So I had a lot of replay value from it, because I could never beat it.
right.
If I was to go back and say my favorite childhood video game, it'd probably be Jak and Daxter. I don't know why.
Considering your childhood, yeah.
That was
Well, I mean, it was really the first game I sat down to play. Like,
that's
even
not
if it's
childhood
kind
though.
of shitty.
That was
Like
well, it's
teens.
still
Well,
childhood.
the only
but-
thing I played when I was younger than that was like fucking Mario,
Yeah, that didn't
and
count.
that's it.
And she
I
doesn't
only
have-
I like how
that
Mario
first.
just doesn't count anymore.
No.
Like, nobody can say Mario's their favorite game, because it's
No.
like, everybody likes Mario.
No.
Although I will say that Mario 2 is my favorite
No.
2D Mario, because it's fun.
Mario 3 is better.
I still gotta
It has
go with
more
Super-
mechanics.
My
I still
favorite-
gotta go with Super Mario Brothers.
My favorite Mario.
Just
Or
the
Super Mario
original-
World.
Oh, Super Mario World. No, well, yeah, I can't deny Super Mario World being the greatest Mario game, but for Mario 2 being so fucking weird and
Oh,
having
yeah.
all of that mechanic stuff, like, oh, well, each one of the people has different stats, and then there's the fucking pulling shit out of the ground, and
And
there's
it's so
the,
fucking
Oh yeah, that
goddamn
shit
long.
where Peach could fly. And
yeah,
shit.
yeah, and it's
that
like
was
it's
fun.
so it's like fucking crazy in depth, and then
That's
they
'cause
just
it's
go
not a
back
Mario
to
game.
fucking boring ass
It
Mario
is not a
jumping
Mario
on shit
game.
in
It
3.
just has Mario on it.
You
It's not a
can
Mario game.
ride snakes
My favorite Mario.
and then pick them up from under your
Mario
feet and
was
throw
when-
them at people.
When we used to play Kinder, the newer one is kind of newer. The
Oh
fucking bubble one.
the Wii one.
Oh, new Super Mario Brothers Wii.
The one where you can play 4-player.
Yeah, yeah, Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah, that one was incredibly fun if you had people to play it with that were competent. Because I
Yeah,
played it with
that's
my...
not a game you want to play with competent people, though. I've always seen it more fun when you're fucking each other over.
Oh yeah, but that's the thing, you know. Like I speed run Mario. That's how
Yeah,
I
exactly.
fucking
Yeah,
roll.
you just
And
go.
unless I'm playing with somebody that's decent at Mario, it's not fun for me because I'm always waiting, you know. Or I just spend the whole. I literally spent several levels in that game carrying my brother or sister, whoever was playing with me, to the end
Through
of
a
the
bubble,
level.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna. I keep bringing it back because I still haven't said what my favorite game.
I thought you said Morrowind.
Well, no, because we said we came to an
Okay,
like
the consensus is everybody's favorite game is
all,
Morrowind.
as the SOGOpod, our
Morrowind.
favorite game is Morrowind.
Right.
Individually,
Close.
Brad's
solid
is-
as Metal Gear.
Brad's is Metal Gear Solid 3. Yours is
Metal Gear.
Metal
Metal
Gear.
Gear Solid.
Metal Gear Solid. Frank's yours is Link to the Past.
Yes.
Mine would probably be, if I can't choose Morrowind, would probably be that game. That's a great game.
Oh, a good game.
Flintstones for the Super Nintendo?
It would probably be Fallout 3.
Yeah.
Oh damn! I didn't even think about Fallout.
Yeah,
I kind of put
It's
Fallout.
That's the
of
reason
the
why I
Bethesda
stopped.
thing.
Like,
If you take Fallout, then I'm taking 3.
I take Fallout when I think about when I was thinking about Morrowind and the fucking Elder Scrolls series.
Well, you love
I
New
just
Vegas.
put Fallout.
it
in
just
there
is
with
part
it.
of all that.
Yeah.
But
that's
Fallout I
cool,
do
right?
like better than Morrowind.
Yeah.
I do. Not 3, but New Vegas.
I just could not.
I haven't-
I can't put it above Morrowind.
I
can't do
like.
it.
I mean,
can.
I'm not really putting it
Would
above
you put it
Morrowind.
above Metal Gear Solid 3?
I'm putting it on the same level
No.
as Morrowind. In my head, it's about the same level of Morrowind because it was one of those that came around at the same time that I played it and was like, "Oh my god, video games are amazing!"
If
what
you
the
didn't
fuck?
play Morrowind first, then it's not going to seem as good as like 3 or
Right.
Fallout and all that.
But if you
Morrowind,
play,
you gotta
but
play
also
Morrowind
if you played any of the Fallout games before playing Fallout 3, you hate Fallout 3.
yeah.
Yeah.
Morround is
It's
the
like
first
Halo and Halo
game
2.
of all
Yeah.
time that ever did the fucking just anything everywhere all the time. You know, you can pick up everything off a dead body.
Yeah.
and
Yeah, it's like
still-
what I
Exactly.
wanted from Fable, Peter Molyneux.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But, I
Peter
mean,
Molyneux.
but if you play one of the games later in the series after that, then it makes Morrowind seem like
In
shit.
an alternate univerce, Fable is my favorite game.
I know, right?
Because like I
No.
read that fucking
Fa-
GamePro article
Fable 2.
before Fable came out, and I was just reading it. It's just like, oh,
Peter Morrowind. Now.
You became a pigeon?
yeah, I became a pigeon. I was Hatoful boyfriend. I was all like, oh.
All right, guys, I got to start getting ready for work. But,
Yeah, let's go ahead and wrap this up. Yeah, we just
No news
that's,
today,
That's the
sorry.
kind of fun you'll get if you send us a question. You'll get a whole fucking half an episode dedicated to
40 minutes. Of
Thank you,
just
Zach
banter.
From V.
from V. For
We
Vendetta.
love you.
We love
Thank
you, V.
you.
Yeah, fucking vagina.
Send us more questions.
More questions.
Or virgins, rather.
www.SOGOpod.com. Send in asks. You can be anonymous. Doesn't matter. You can send us emails
Yeah, you
at
don't
SOGOpod.
have to sign up for Tumblr for
No,
it.
you can send us emails at SOGOpod@gmail.com. You can send us messages at www.facebook.com/SOGOpod.
Yeah.
Office number is 706-594-8534.
Call it, faggots.
If you really want to talk to somebody,
Yeah.
and
Call it and leave a drunken message or some
We
harassing.
really should set up a Google Voice account.
We really should.
Just so that people can call a number and leave shitty voicemails on it.
and play them on the show.
Also- Yeah.
We'll do that.
Yeah.
That's coming in the future.
Also, we need suggestions from Carly's next hair color because it's fading and I need to do it. And I would
fine.
like our audience to tell me what color to dye my hair.
Jasmine.
Jasmine's
what's
not
that
a
even
color.
That's a Disney
That's a
character.
scent. That's a smell.
What color is a jasmine?
It's like white,
Purplish?
whitish purple.
That's boring.
We're not going to discuss the etymology of colors now.
The etymology of
whatever you want to call
Okay,
it.
I'm not sure that's the right word.
next time on
1,
SOGOpod.
2, 3.
What a thrill, with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill, I'm searching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Someday you go through the rain, and someday you'll feed on a tree frog. It's ordeal, the trial to survive.